Raj, I got your doubt. This is your answer.
Vedantu. Learn live online. To attend a free live class,
Hello everyone. Good evening. Hello Pranay, Anurag, Kriti. Okay, so before starting itself, someone is giving me lot much of compliment. Thank you Pranay. Thank you so much. Ritesh, Bhanu. So tell me, how are you all doing in this very fine evening? Tell me that. Okay, so many highs still coming on. Manish, Devadattan, Ritesh. So tell me, how are you all doing? Waiting for your replies. Make it fast. Very good. Awesome. Great. Just like me. Okay, I'm not that great, right? I was feeling just a bit sleepy. But I think my face is not saying that, right? I'm all good. Thank you so much, Banu, for asking that. Okay, so I'm not asking how your day was because the days before exams will be almost the same, right? Because you have to wake up in the morning, brush your teeth, after the tea you have to start your studies, till the night you have to study, then again sleep. Okay, this will be continued. So I'm not asking, but I think that everyone is doing super great in that and you're going to rock in the exams, right? All good? We are not going to do many questions and all. So we'll be getting familiarized with lot many numerical questions. We'll be discussing about that, right? Okay, roller coaster emotions going on. Wow, that's a good thing. So those who don't know me, myself, Ameer Basit, Master Teacher of JEE Physics at Vedantu. You can call me Ameer for anything and everything, but only for physics. So you might be wondering why we are here, right? So how many of you don't know why we are here? Or tell me, for how many of you does know why we are here, why we have gathered here? You got your ID card, Yuvika? Very good, that's a great thing. Ameer for physics? Yes, Rich for physics. Wow, very good. Someone understood what I was telling. So we are here as a part of getting familiarized with the new CBSE question paper. I hope you might be knowing, right? From this year onwards, you can expect multiple choice questions. So we are here to familiarize with the multiple choice questions, right, from each chapter wise chapter, and we'll also be doing some numerical questions also to make you so much perfect in this chapter. And today we have that beautiful topic, and the topic which has that much of important, which is ray optics, right? So I hope everyone is in so much josh and energy to start the session, right? Say yes or no. Excited? All energetic? With so much of happiness, smiles, right? Very good, very good. So let's start it. Before that, I just want to tell you, if you guys are having any problems with a particular chapter, which means wave optics or any chapter, EM waves or any chapter, you can come to the Vedantu site and buy your particular micro courses. And for each chapter, it just costs 9 rupees. How much? 9 rupees, not 9k, Ritesh. 9 rupees. Right? So spend that instead of spending for your chocolates and make your life and the future awesome. So let's start with that, with the first question. So once I start doing the question, those who know can give me the answer in the chat box. Okay, I'll be awarding you all with a big applause and the claps, right? Okay, first question goes like this. The focal length of a biconvex lens of radius of each surface 50 centimeter and refractive index 1.5 is. Okay, so the question is about finding out the focal length of a biconvex lens. What is the formula? Okay, someone is already Ritesh is telling me the answer is C. Let's see. Okay, which means let's see whether that is the correct answer or not. So shall we do it? Tell me the formula before giving me the answer. How will you do this? The formula for refractive index. Sorry, focal length 1 by f is equal to n2 by n1 minus 1 into 1 by r1 minus 1 by r2, right? I hope everyone knows this problem, which means this particular equation. Now you have to simply put the values. What is n2? Refractive index of the glass is how much? 1.5. Refractive index of the air, it is 1, though it is not mentioned. You can assume it as that 1 by r1, which is the the radius of curvature of the convex lens or the biconvex lens. This is the first surface, this is the second surface. So for this, radius of curvature is in which direction? It is in the positive direction, because this is the direction of ray of light. So this is equal to 1 by 50 minus, how will you take the radius of curvature for the second surface? How will you take it? How will you take it? Whether it has to be, very good, it has to be negative. Why the radius of curvature for the second surface has to be negative? Because for this, the radius of curvature is in the opposite direction and the measurement is taken in the opposite direction, so it has to be with a negative direction according to Cartesian sign convention. So it is minus 1 by 50. Right, so this is equal to 1.5 minus 1 is equal to 0.5, which is 1 by 2 into 2 by 50. 2 2's cancel. Focal length is equal to 50 centimeters. Okay, so many were telling me the answers. So those who got the answers, congrats. So who all were telling me the answers? Gaming. Yes, 50. Yes, it has to be minus 50. So I hope everyone have understood the concept, how to apply this, and how you can easily get the answer for the first multiple choice question of your exam, right? Happy with the first question, everyone? All good with the smiling faces? Yes? Very good, very good. So I can see lot many difficulty in solving nuclei. Okay, we'll discuss about it once that chapter is being done. Okay, good. Next question. Why we have to wait if we have lot much of questions to do? First question. A metal coin is at bottom of a beaker filled with a liquid of refractive index 4 by 3, right? Okay. To height 6 centimeters, which means its actual height is 6 centimeter. To observer looking from the surface of the liquid, coin will be appearing at a depth of. So, will he be feeling that particular coin at a depth more than 6 centimeter or lesser than 6 centimeter? Who is going to tell me that? What will be feeling? Will we feel like it is more than 6 centimeter or less than 6 centimeters? So someone is already telling me the answers. So let's do it, right? Okay. So whenever you have this particular cases, what will be there? Suppose think that this is the water and at a distance of 6 centimeters, you have a coin, right? When the light rays comes out of this, what happens at this particular point? Refraction happens, right? Once the refraction happens, people who is observing this particular coin from a rarer medium think that the light rays are coming from a point which is above the actual depth of the coin, right? So this is called as the apparent depth. T dash is given by the formula of T divided by N, right? So what is the actual depth T? That is 6. And what is the refractive index of the material? It is 4 divided by 3. That is 18 by 4. 9 by 2, which is 4.5. Very good, Allu, Pranay, Nishiga, Banu. So many were telling me the answers. I'm so happy with it. Right? Are you clear with this question? Are you all happy? Good. Shall we move forward with the next question, I hope? Right? Okay. We have the next question in front of us. Look, if a convex lens of focal length 80 centimeters, right? It is a convex lens. And a concave lens of focal length 50 centimeters are combined together, what will be their resulting power? So that is a question, right? Okay. So before going with the power, let us calculate the net focal length of that. So if two lenses are combined, what is the formula to find out the net focal length? It is there in your NCERT, right? Okay. How will you find it out? It is equal to 1 by f is equal to 1 by f1 plus 1 by f2, right? Focal length of the first lens plus focal length of the second lens in the inverse fashion, right? What is the focal length of the first one? Convex lens of focal length 80. So 1 by 80 plus, and a concave lens of focal length, what is it? 50 centimeter. As it is of concave, the focal length is negative. Yes? Okay. Very good. So 1 by f is equal to this. Now if you make the calculation, how much it will be? Minus 50 plus 80. How much it is? 30 divided by 80 into 50. That is what? 1 by f, right? Okay. So that is 1 by f. Now how will you calculate the power? For that, you should be knowing the relationship between the power and the focal length, right? Okay. So power is given by 1 by f if the unit of focal length is in meters, and if it is in centimeters, 100 by f in centimeters, right? All good, happy till here? So if the focal length is in centimeters, it is 100 by focal length. Now here also the unit is in what? Unit is in centimeters for the focal length. So power is equal to 100 by f, that is 100 into 1 by f is equal to how much? We already have the value, which is 30 divided by 80 into 50. How much will it be? So we can cancel 2 zeros, so that is 300 by 400, 3 by 4 with a negative sign is there, right? Okay, I forgot there is a negative sign over here, I forgot to apply it. So that is equal to minus 3 by 4 centimeter inverse or diopter. So which option we can go for? Which option? We can go for negative of 0.75 because 3 by 4 is 0.75 with a negative sign, right? Happy? So don't forget about this negative because once you forget about that negative, you will get the wrong one. Good? Happy? With a smiling face, everyone? Yeah, very good. For everyone it's easy, then it's great thing, happy thing. Then where we have the next question? Yes, next question is waiting for us. What is the question? The refractive index of the material of an equilateral prism is √3. What is given? Refractive index is given. It has √3. What is the angle of minimum deviation? Formula. Who will type it in the chat box and let me know that? Okay, instead of telling me the answers, let us do the problem, right? For those who don't know how to do it, let us help them. So tell me, what is the formula to find out the angle of minimum deviation and the refractive index? Okay, so the chat is only flooded with the answers. Nobody is bothering to give me the equation, so no problem. So the refractive index in the case of an equilateral prism is given as n is equal to sine of a plus d by 2 divided by sine a by 2, right? What all are this? N is the refractive index of the glass prism, A is the angle of the prism, and D is the angle of minimum deviation, and D is what you want to find out, right? In the case of an equilateral prism, what is the angle of prism? In the case of an equilateral prism, angle of the prism will be equal to how much? 60 degrees, right? Equilateral prism, what will be the angle everywhere? 60, 60, 60, total it makes 180, right? So refractive index, let us apply the value. What is the refractive index? N is equal to √3 is equal to sine of A is 60 plus D by 2 divided by sine of A is 60, sine 60 by 2, sine 30. So I'm going to write it as sine 30. Right? Okay, so sine 30 is 1 by 2, 1 by 2 when it is being multiplied with √3, it will become √3 by 2. So √3 by 2 is equal to √3 by 2 is equal to sine of 60 plus d by 2, which says sine of something is equal to √3 by 2. Sine of what angle gives you √3 by 2? Sine of 60, which means 60 plus d by 2 is actually how much? 60. I hope everyone understood, right? So 60 into 2 is 120, minus 60 is equal to 60. So angle of minimum deviation is simply 60, right? Okay, so those who got the answer, Navneet, the Karthavya, Suman, Kala, Vaibhav, whoever got the answer, very good. I'm so happy, right? Vaibhav, okay, you told us 15, it is not 15 degrees, it is 60 degrees, right? So all good till here? Understood? Any doubts, anyone? I hope nobody is having any doubts, right? So if you are this good in physics, I think that in the objective or in the multiple choice question which is going to appear for your board exam, you're gonna kill it, you're gonna rock it like anything. Okay, next question. So I'm so happy with your excitement for next questions. An astronomical refractive telescope has an objective of focal length 20 meters and eyepiece of focal length 2 centimeters. So be careful with the units. Then the first question, which means you have to select the options, right? So the first option is the magnification is equal to 1000. What is the formula? Someone is asking me to talk in Hindi. I don't have much knowledge in Hindi because my grammar is too bad as I'm from Kerala. right? So I'm really sorry for that. So let us do this particular question. So in the astronomical telescope, how will you find out the magnification? Magnification is equal to f0 divided by fe, right? I hope everyone knows this particular formula. It is there in the NCERT with big letters. So what is the focal length of the objective? It is 20 meters, right? Divided by IP is how much? 2 centimeters, which means 2 into 10 power minus 2. How much is this? How much is this? 1000. Yes or no? So first option is there. So should we stop? Should we stop doing the calculation with the first option? No, you shouldn't be, because on the fourth option is all of this option is also there. So we have to check the second is coming right or not, right? Okay. So the length of the telescope tube is 20.02. What is the length, or what is the formula to find out the length of a telescope? Who will tell me? Who will tell me how to find out the length of the telescope? Length is equal to f0 plus fe, right? Okay, so we'll write it here. What is f0 plus fe? 20 meters plus 2 centimeters. How much it will be? 20.02 meters. So second option is also correct. As the second option is correct, which option you should be going for? All of this. But let's do the image formed will be inverted. Yes or no? Isn't the image formed inverted? I hope everyone remember the particular thing, right? Which means you have two convex lens. The first object will be at infinity as it is a telescope. So if the object is at infinity, the image will be formed a real one, but it will be inverted also, right? So that's the basic property of a convex lens. I hope everyone knows that. So all the options are correct. We should be going for the D option, right? It is not virtual, it is real and inverted. Never the combination of virtual and inverted comes. Okay, always the combination is real and inverted, erect and virtual. Okay, that is a combination, which means if an image is real, it will be inverted also. Okay, Kunal, I call your name. Okay, fine. So Shruti, Navneet, Banu, so whoever got the answer, it's good, super good. I'm so happy. Let's move forward, right? Where is our next question? Where is our next question? Yes, here is our next question. An object approaches a convergent lens. Which is a convergent lens? Can you tell me? Which is a convergent lens? It is the convex lens, right? Okay, very good. From the left of the lens with a uniform speed of 5 meters per second and stops at the focus, the image. What is happening to the image? How fast it is moving and what is the relationship with its acceleration and all these things, right? Okay, so we need to find a formula which connects the velocity of the object and velocity of the image. Does anyone knows how to do this? Anybody knows? Okay, so let's do it. So you know that the formula is equal to which one? How will you write the formula for a lens? That is one minute. Okay, so we have the formula as 1 by V minus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F. Yes or no? Yes? Very good. Now, as the object is coming from behind, which means left side, the object distance, which is U, will be negative, which means negative and negative will become plus. Now we want to introduce velocity of the object and image. For that, what do you have to do? I'm going to differentiate this, right? Okay, very good. Sankalp was telling this. Very good, Sankalp. We have to differentiate this. Differentiating the entire equation with respect to time. Okay, differential of 1 by V with respect to time. How will you do this? Minus 1 by V square into dV by dt, right? Minus 1 by V square into dV by dt plus, what's the formula? 1 by U minus 1 by U square into du by dt is equal to, what's the differential of focal length? Focal length is a constant. When you differentiate a constant, what will be the answer? It's 0. It's 0, right? What is dV by dt? Velocity of the image. What is du by dt? Velocity of the object, right? Okay. Now dV by dt, which is velocity of the image, I'm going to rearrange this. This I'm taking it to right hand side. Okay. So this will be V square by U square with a negative sign into this du by dt is the velocity of the object. So this is the relation. All good? Happy? Yes. So velocity of the image and velocity of the object is connected with a negative sign, which means if the object is going in the forward direction, as we have negative there in the equation, the image will be passing in the opposite direction, right? Which means the velocity of the image will be happening where? It will be moving away, which means from the 4 we got one of the answer from the one among the 3 will be the answer, because it has to be moving away, right? Then you should be checking whether it is uniform speed, uniform acceleration or non-uniform acceleration, right? Okay, look, how will you check? Velocity of the image is equal to velocity of the object. Velocity of the object is uniform. Now the value of image is being dependent on v square by u square. Is the ratio v square by u square always the same? Is the ratio v square by u square always the same? Never, right? What is v square by u square? What is v by u? Velocity of the image by velocity of the object, the whole square, right? So it keeps on changing. I hope you remember, once I take the object from here, the u changes, v will also changes. It will be changing in a drastic and different manner, which means it won't be having a uniform velocity, which means it won't be having a uniform acceleration. What will it be having? It will be having a non-uniform acceleration, because this keeps on changing in a random fashion, right? So it becomes 5, it becomes 10, then it becomes 5 again, then it becomes 3 again, 2 again, 5 again, which means it keeps on changing. So which means it will be having a non-uniform acceleration. So which option we should be going for? We should be going for the option C, right? Anybody having any problem? Anybody? It is not, I have applied plus over here, it is 1 by v minus 1 by u, right? But the object is from the left hand side, right? Yes or no? So I have applied one more negative according to the question. U is negative, so that negative and negative is making this positive. Okay, I hope nobody is having it out. Understood, Arjun? I think Arjun was asking that. I hope you understood, right? Okay, so differentiating this, you will be getting, that's all. I differentiated this. I hope as a plus 2 student you will be very much comfortable with differentiating with other variables, right? Happy? Good. Next question. All ready with me? No, velocity won't be uniform at all, because once we keep on changing, this v and u is going on changing. This ratio is not a constant, it keeps on changing. The ratio will be, it will be drastically changing without any uniformity. That makes a non-uniform value for the velocity of the image. Understood, I hope, right? Everyone? Great. Next question. Yes, very good. So next question. Let's see who all are going to give me the answer for this. A ray of monochromatic light passes from medium 1 to medium 2. If the angle of incidence in medium 1 is theta and the corresponding angle of refraction in medium 2 is theta by 2, right? Angle of incidence is theta, angle of refraction is theta by 2. So what happened to angle of, when you compare angle of incidence and angle of refraction, which one is greater? Who will tell me that? Whether it is angle of incidence or angle of refraction is greater? Which one is greater? Angle of incidence is greater, right? Or you can also say that when the light ray has passed from the first medium to the second medium, as the angle is getting lesser, it is bending more towards the normal, right? If the bending of the light ray is towards the normal, medium 1 will be which one? Medium 1 will be rarer one and medium 2 will be denser one, right? So medium 2 is a denser medium as a light ray is bending towards the normal, right? All good? Happy? Very good, very good. I'm so happy. Okay, next question. Understood? Okay, so by seeing your smiley faces will make my day so much happy. Next question. In an experiment to find out the focal length of a concave mirror, a graph is drawn between the magnitudes of u and v. It is a graph of u and v, not 1 by v and 1 by u, right? Okay, so the graph looks like, what will be the shape of the graph? Those who know the maths and the geometry will be just telling the shape of the graph, because if it is, the graph is plotted between, if the graph is plotted between x and y, and if you know that 1 by x minus 1 by y is a constant, if the graph is plotted between x and y, and if you know that 1 by x minus 1 by y is a constant, or 1 by x plus 1 by y is a constant, which shape does this corresponds to? Which shape does it corresponds to? Very good, it corresponds to rectangular hyperbola. Arjun, very good. Very good. So which option we have over here with a shape of rectangular hyperbola? The option C, right? Very simple question. So these are the questions you must be expecting from this coming board exam from the part of multiple choice question, right? I know that you all are rocking, you all are awesome, so you'll be doing really super in all the multiple choice questions. So on every day we are going to meet at the same point of time, and today was the first day and we have discussed the ray optics. I hope everyone will be there at the right time for the discussion of the coming chapters also, right? Tomorrow we'll be discussing about wave optics. So how many of you will be there tomorrow's class? How many of you will be there? I'm even more awesome. Thank you so much, right? So whoever promised me, you must be very careful to keep your word, right? So that's the first thing my mother taught me. If you are promising something, you have to do that, right? So this is your word. So I want to see everyone, which is Aerobic, Nishwind, Arushi, Vignesh, everyone in my class, right? Trisha, who all are there? Vaibhav, Neeraj, Preet, Ujjwal, Yuviga, Rathik, Kala. So I can see many names. So with this number of names should also be there in my tomorrow's class. Also we'll be discussing wave optics and we will make it more awesome, right? Guys, tell me yes or no. Won't we make the next session or tomorrow's sessions more awesome and beautiful, right? Okay, so many names are there. I'm so sorry that I couldn't get each and every names. Okay, Vignesh, Navneet, Ashwin. Good, happy, right? So here are the results which is made by Vedantu in the year 2019, right? In the board exam part, about 90%, 42% of the students got it, right, of Vedantu. Now you can see in the ICSE 10th standard success, 12th and KVPY. Okay, so I just want you to be also you also be a part of this Vedantu and make your life awesome and be a part of this awesome results, right? Okay, now for this all thing which we are doing for you, I'm just asking if you have understood and if you think that the class was beautiful and awesome, just press the like button over there. Okay, then if you think that this was a better class and if your friends will also be benefited, don't forget to share it with your friends and invite them for that tomorrow's 6 o'clock class. And there comes the last part, which is more important, which will give us so much of motivation to do more and more classes. What do you have to do? Hit the subscribe button underneath. Okay, so it will give us more amount of energy, more amount of enthusiasm to do more and more videos to help you guys, right? So don't forget, for all these things which we are doing, I'm just asking you to press that subscribe button and it will take only a single second from your life, right? So how many of you did already? How many of you did? I hope so many have done, right? Okay, very good. Thank you so much, and till we meet next time, bye, take care everyone, and study and work a lot, right? So bye, see you soon.